Hi, I'm Stefanie Mosca. We're here at CommTel Plus in Orlando, Florida, and I'm joined today by Kevin Sheehan, President of Overture Networks. Kevin, thank you for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So last time we met was actually at CommTel in Las Vegas last year.
Absolutely, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about why CommTel is a great platform for you guys.
Well, it seems to be the venue where most of the deal makers from the carrier industry are present. And if you're trying to influence change inside of a carrier's network, like with carrier Ethernet products, like Overture specializes in, it's a great place to create that demand if the demand doesn't exist already.
Right. So on that note, why don't we talk a little bit about who Overture is, the Ethernet products that you guys provide?
Sure. Overture is a specialist in carrier Ethernet products. And really we've created a great beachhead around ease of use of our products, both from just turn up of new services and of course troubleshooting new services and layering multiple services on a common physical pipe into typically a business network or a mobile backhaul application.
So you had a pretty big merger with Hatteras Networks.
We did. So Hatteras and Overture merged back in March of this year, and we've been spending a lot of time integrating the two companies and introducing each company to the other company's customers, so to speak.
And that's kind of in line with some news that you brought to the show this week.
Yeah, it's great. So, we've been doing a lot of cross-selling of products into mutual accounts. And then we also moved under one common physical roof, a new building in Research Triangle Park about 4 weeks ago now.
Great.
So
I remember you were telling us about that when we last met.
Yeah.
So that's been going good so far?
It's been going great. And even though both companies were only about 5 miles apart, for about 4 or 5 months we learned how far 5 miles really is. So it's great to be under one roof.
Oh, I can imagine.
Being able to walk over to someone else's desk rather than jumping into your car and driving over.
So this merger was kind of a long time coming. Why does it work with Hatteras?
Well, I think both companies were around for about 10 years. Both companies had great success building carrier Ethernet platforms. And, Overture Networks, original Overture Networks was specialized really in the optical space with Ethernet over TDM infrastructure. And the original Hatteras Networks was specialized in the copper space with high performance carrier Ethernet over legacy copper infrastructure.
So you really work well off of each other?
Yeah, both specialists in carrier Ethernet, both #1 in our respective segments, and then we put the two of us together, and the two of us being in the same town, it's just a great opportunity.
Well, I'm glad things are going well.
Yeah.
In terms of carrier Ethernet in general, what do you see as being big trends in the market right now?
Boy, it's really explosive. So at a show like this, everything's about wholesaling and expanding your footprint outside of your region, whether you're an incumbent carrier or a competitive carrier. It seems like there's so many deals going on between carriers and all around carrier Ethernet.
And on that note, I'm sure that carriers and service providers as well run into a lot of challenges. How would you say that Overture addresses those challenges?
Yeah, it kind of falls right into our sweet spot because there are a lot of challenges, and it's really about end-to-end service level agreements. So, you're selling to a customer's location, an end customer's location, maybe on the side of another carrier's network. But that connection across multiple carrier networks has to be transparent to the end customer.
Right.
So, years back it was about matching up the speeds. Now it's about matching up everything related to that service and that service level agreement related to the service.
So we've touched on how the merger has really helped you guys to expand. How else would you say that you stand apart from competitors in the market right now?
Well, I think each standalone company had competitors in its own space.
Right.
And now by putting us together and putting all those resources together of two #1 players, we're able to leapfrog forward and really innovate against some of the larger competitors out there while still maintaining that innovative DNA that we both started out with.
Well, it seems like you guys are doing a great job so far.
It's really exciting.
Anything else that we can look forward to in the near future?
I think you have to keep an eye on Overture, because we've been innovating throughout the last 10 years, and now with the combined resources and the combined brain power and the combined account list, I think you'll see some really exciting stuff from us.
Well, Kevin, it's always a pleasure to sit down and talk, and we look forward to hearing more news and exciting things from Overture in the near future.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for being here.